Telmela.
Now, to give context to it, this was after we came from the Babylonian captivity. We were returning back as exiles from Babylon back to Jerusalem, because we know that Persia, started with Cyrus the Great. He put an end to the Neo-Babylonians, and we were rescued and freed from under their rule. And the Lord used Cyrus to allow us to be able to go back into our land and start rebuilding the temple.
Which essentially made sure we didn't completely lose our heritage.
Right.
So he allowed us to pick up our customs again, rehearse the laws and everything again, go back to our names. Because in Babylon they was changing up names, and they had Babylonian names, and we had our real names. No different.
And the priests, they had lost their direction.
Yep.
The priesthood was corrupted and everything, so we had to pretty much kind of like rehearse everything, when we was getting back into the land, right? So the Lord, he had Prophet Ezra, Prophet Nehemiah. They were contemporaries at the time. The prophets, and Nehemiah, I think he rose up to, governor status.
Because he was the cupbearer first.
So, read this. So basically, them getting back in, the priests had to make sure that they were actually of the lines of Aaron.
Right.
All right. The sons of Aaron, they held a special sector within the priesthood.
There wasn't the order of Melchizedek wasn't established. That didn't come to outside.
Exactly.
Opened it up. So they had to verify that you were a Levite, particularly of the house of Aaron.
If they couldn't, they would go to your
Yep. He's getting ready to go. Getting ready to go into it.
Ezra 2 and 58. All the Nethinims and the children of Solomon's servants were 392. And these were they which went up from Telmela, Telharsha, Cherub, Adon, and Immer. But they could not show their father's house and their seed, whether they were of Israel.
Had it proved.
Why did it say father's house?
Seed.
Because it's dealing with the seed. That's why I mentioned seed.
Because how would that work? You have, it said mothers and men had multiple wives back in those days. So, it makes sense.
It's common sense.
It's only because now adultery is running rampant, and a woman will have sons with 5 different men. How do you choose the chosen one out of 5 different men when it comes chosen by that woman?
Damn.
Both sides terrible.
That, though. I don't want to be in the wheelchairs without that. But yeah, so put the camera down. But yeah, so like in today's time, it's far-fetched because you guys have been removed from ancient understandings, ancient culture. Okay, to where it's the mother in today's time, will, like I said, will have multiple sons with multiple men. And how do you know? So they're trying to act like the woman. You guys are thinking like that, but in ancient time it wasn't that way. The man had multiple wives, and the woman was only supposed to be with that one man. So you clearly knew what pedigree the father came from, what seed the children
There's no confusion.
came from. There's no confusion.
None of those children are illegitimate.
Okay.
If they know who their father is.
If Abraham fathered children to 3 women, it's no clue that all 8 of them children belong to Abraham.
Exactly.
Right?
You want that translation?
Yeah.
Is there more in there?
This is Ezra 2 and 58 in the LSB. All the temple servants of the sons of Solomon's servants were 392. Now these are those who
Read all
came
the
up.
way down to verse 63.
Now these are those who came up from Telmela, Telharsha, Cherub, Adon, and Immer, but they were not able to declare their fathers' households after their father's seed.
After their father's seed.
Yep.
That's how you prove. That's how you determine, based on your genealogy. Like, for example, how we know that how do we know Yahushua was a descendant of David? Because Joseph was a son of David. Joseph lived in Bethlehem,
It says his line.
and he had to go when it was time for them to register during the taxation.
Yep.
He had to go up to the city of his fathers,
Yep.
which was in Bethlehem, which was the city of David.
Where the records of that house or that tribe
Yeah.
was held at.
It was in the
Let's
city
go
of
register.
David. That's how Yahweh Shai was a son of David through his father. That's how you know Joseph and Mary. They did what they did, and Joseph was the biological father of Yahweh Shai. Right?
Oh,
It's like,
It's
come
not
on,
that
gun.
But see how we're chopping down other.
But it takes an Israelite
Yeah.
with the spirit to be able to break it down like
Right.
Yeah.
To make it plain.
because the other nations been
Yeah.
trying to break it down and it just don't make no sense.
You know why? Because at the end of the day, they're trying to make sure that they fit in there somewhere, and they can't.
They gotta confuse the hell out of
They
you.
got to try to put themselves in it. But if you
Esau,
just tell it.
Esau, he was the main one. He the one that messed everybody's head up.
Yeah.
He turned the truth of the Most High into a lie.
gun.
But as long as he did that, it benefited him. And he just went with it the whole time. Until now, we're in a time where that man of sin is being revealed. So now he can't cover his tracks anymore. All us coming out here breaking these things down is just further exposing him and his lies and his deceit.
Yeah, he's running out.
Yeah. We're chopping out every lie that you've ever came out with is being chopped down through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
What they say, no stone left unturned.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what they say? Ready to avenge. Let's talk about breaking strong. But ready to avenge everything that opposes.
Or
against
exalt
the truth,
himself
exalt
against the
himself
knowledge
against the knowledge of the truth. That's it.
of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
I got three.
You have more.
Most likely.
Continuing, it says, but they were not able to declare their fathers' households and their fathers' seed, whether they were of Israel. The sons of Beliah, the sons of Tobiah, the sons of Dakota, 652.
I'm pretty sure the records got they either got destroyed or dispersed because we went into captivity. You know, when the heathens came in, they tore everything up. So it was hard for us to get. We didn't have the documented files anymore, so to speak. You know, today they try to you got to go to ancestry.com.
That should be way
What was that called?
23andMe.
23andMe and shit like that.
Okay.
You gotta get your DNA, and that's a flawed method.
Yeah.
That shit ain't accurate at all.
They tested on fruit, bro. Fruit and vegetables, and they come back with saying, "Oh yeah, you're gun, gun."
Yeah, they're not gonna tell you.
They even test twins, identical twins, and they don't come back with the same results.
But I think that's a ploy.
It's a money maker.
It's a money maker, but also it's a way for Esau to gather all these different DNAs and
Yeah.
you know, they test shit, they change. You know what I mean? It's Esau likes to gather information and
You just don't hand in.
do tests and all that
you
shit.
don't pay me
Right.
to give me your sample of your DNA. I can create some new shit.
Right. If eugenics and all that, they want to find out who's who.
You think they ain't been using that for the jab?
Right.
To figure out what works?
Let's test this on this certain DNA versus this certain DNA, and they know where it's coming from because you fill out you fill out I'm black or whatever on the application.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures also tell us not to chase endless genealogies.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, they take serpent's venom and then they test it with blood.
Yep.
They would dust to it. You know they're doing all that.
That's why it's in the. Right. You have more, right?
It says, verse 61, of the sons of the priest, the sons of Hobiah, the sons of Hakos, the sons of Barzillai, who took a wife from the daughters of Barzillai, the Gileadite, and he was called by their name. These searched in their genealogical records, but they could not be found. Therefore they were considered unclean and excluded from the priesthood.
There it is. They couldn't prove it that according to their father-in-law that they were part of the house of Aaron, the sons of Aaron.
Right.
So they pretty much couldn't be involved in the priesthood, in the services of the
They
priesthood.
were. That's messed up. That's why this second covenant is so beautiful, because everything gets reset, but everybody gets to be, I don't say everybody like that, but the children of Israel become kings and priests. So we're all spiritual Levites, if you will. Okay, in after the second covenant. Right?
Yeah, why we don't see that example with those people in the land now?
Right.
Where are the small hats being preached unto the nations right
Yeah.
now?
Teaching the nation.
Teaching us how to live according to the law.
It should be, and when you heard, who was it that said it? The guy that said we all should be worshipped. Who said that?
Yeah, it was an Edomite rabbi.
Yeah, he said we all,
Because we die every day for the sins of the people.
but he was saying it
Yeah.
like taking away the effect of Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, he said y'all shouldn't be worshiping just one Jew.
Right. Thompson has referring to Yahweh Shah.
Yeah.
You know, should be worshiping all of them. No, man. Where's that water in the wine? Where's the walk on water?
Right.
You know what they're probably trying to do it with science.
That's why the scriptures say what they say about you devils.
Yep.
All right, Psalms 50 and 16. Unto the wicked, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? And thou shalt take the covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction. Cast my words behind me. You don't even go by the Torah. Yeah, then you'll hold the Torah up. You'll throw it in everybody's face.
Yeah.
You even use it for your own, like Netanyahu, crazy warmongering ass. You know, when it's beneficial for them, they'll use it, but then they'll toss it behind them, and then the Talmud. And the Talmud got all kind of wicked left-hand shit in it.
But they'll throw out scriptures to these people that don't understand the scriptures.
Yeah.
You can throw out a scripture and say it and try to justify it, justify your actions by the scripture, but these people watching this stupid ass news, they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about the scriptures. They don't know. They can't break certain scriptures down. All they know is what Catholicism and the Christian Church taught.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's in a.
They know the average Christian is dumb as hell. They don't know
right,
nothing.
right.
Because they know they didn't teach you shit.
The fear of the Lord is taught by the precept of men and Christian.
Hey, fucking small hats in Israel, they dumb just like Christians are too.
Exactly. Because they were spoon-fed just like you Christians were.
I got
Spoon-fed the same bullshit, just from a different perspective.
for their benefit.
They getting spoon-fed the Zionist bullshit.
Yep.
And you got spoon-fed the Christianity bullshit, which is taught to obey
The Zionists. Yeah. Okay.
I gotta make a quick simple. I'm gonna just say the phrase and just let it go. Why is Jay mad? Why is Jay mad? Dad, why is Jay mad? You know? It ain't Jay that
Kanye he was spilling it before they got to his ass.
Yeah.
They had to shut that nigga up, man.
Yeah.
They didn't want to just outright kill him because it would have been too obvious.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to wait another 3, 4, 5 years to get him.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, the point of him being mad was, well, the kids asking that question, like, hey, he's saying that we're not, and we were from, it's a big lie. And you gotta explain it to dude. Anyway, bro, because you don't have the receipts either. And the spirit's not dealing with you. You got to go. Was that?
One more verse. Verse 63. The governor said to them that they should not eat from the most holy things until a priest stood with Urim and Thummim.
It is. So that's what they had to go by. If they didn't have the records, well, they had the Urim and the Thummim, which was pretty much the ancient world technology, and it was how we was able to have divine communication with the Most High.
Okay.
Where the Lord will pretty much give you a divine revealing of something through that oracle.
That was way more advanced than the technology that Esau has today to determine where you come from.
Urim and Thummim means perfect light.
Perfect light. Hey, we have